What's up all my successful gamers and welcome to the Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone DLC 100% walkthrough. In this episode, it's time to take on the main quest. In fact, that's all we have left to do is the main quest. We finished off exploring everything else, grabbing all the achievements, so there's only one thing left to do.
Anyone there?
Before you guys do that though, make sure you guys head over to your Master Armorer and craft the Ofieri armor for your achievement. Just craft whatever you guys, whichever armor pieces you guys might need to complete the set.
Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief?
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Smart man.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. How am I gonna find that rose in this fog?
Alright, so there is a lot to examine here.
You're...
Some things that you can examine, some things you don't have to examine. There's extra credit here. Doesn't really go towards anything, but...
Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who? A grave here?
Next on the right hand side right here, we have a couple things. This thing.
Woods rotted completely. Well maintained, but dormant. Gardener's hut. Could it be? Rope looks new. Bucket's been repaired. Tools are so organized it's scary. A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
Kitty. Like how they just stare at each other.
This place. What's that? That. Digging.
Cat slowly creeping up on us.
A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
Alright, so now it's time to follow the footprints and meet our relic friend here. He's the caretaker. He cleans up after the place. He's got a face that you can never ever forget. A face only a mother can love. I'm gonna go ahead and take a succubus decoction and a superior thunderbolt right now. This fight can be very tricky and challenging. This guy heals every damage that he deals, and he also can heal to full health in like a couple seconds with the ghost that he spawns up. Each one that he kills gives him a huge portion of health back, so gotta watch out for that. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a cheese using the freeze bombs here.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds.
Hey.
Hear me? Other thief. Body's mutilated. Who are you? Damn.
Oh, nice action roll, Geralt. Alright. So defense, defense, defense here. You don't want to get hit, especially after you damage him. Most of your damage is going to come from when he gets stuck like this. Once you get him down to that first line of health, he is going to summon the ghost where he's going to get most of his health from. He's probably going to full heal to even like full or something. Just try to take out as many of the ghosts as you can. Shit. Hello? I tried to untarget him and it just targeted him back again. Targeting him right there is kind of bad. So you can't target the ghost he's gonna heal from. As long as he doesn't heal all the way to full each time, then it should be alright. If he does that after every hit, that means there's still a ghost around. And once his shovel's not glowing, also too, that means you can attack him. Let's see, let's wait for him to get his shovel stuck. Uh-oh. Should not have gotten hit by that, but oh well. There we go. He's gonna do it again once we get to this next line here, but we can just cheese it, switch to the bombs. Let's freeze him each time. Let's freeze him again. Freeze him. One more. Freeze, and GG's. That fight can drag on for like so long, it's crazy.
What the fuck was that?
Geralt.
No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key, It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
All right.
So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Don't forget the Caretaker shovel here. Very precious relic. Up here, past the guy he was about to bury, I think, there's also a fancy hairbrush here.
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
If you want, you can come over here and examine a few things. I think
Tried to lure the
this...
statue with ropes, but something scared them off.
And one over here on this path over here.
Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type.
Then over here on the bottom left side, there is one chest, not much in it, and a crap ton of tombs that you can read off.
Saints and
Sorry.
bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers. Another intruder buried by the Caretaker.
Alright, now I admit I was a little bit lazy here. I didn't even go to an armor table or a grindstone and get the bonuses, even ever since I got this. You can also, I would recommend taking out Axie here, the Delusion, and maybe going Heightened Tolerance and take a Doppler's decoction as well, so that when you freeze them and you hit them in the back, you do a lot more damage. I admit I was a little lazy. I didn't want to do all that. I just kicked his ass that way, normally. Let's go ahead and go into the mansion.
This is my house.
You're absolutely right. This is your creepy ass house.
What the hell? Gotta be careful.
What a lovely home you have here. Is this your sketchbook?
What the hell was that?
Oh, I'm sorry I touched it. Look, I lit on the candles. I'll say a little chant for you too, so you don't have to haunt me. It's like the opposite of the way it is. You light the candles, say something, and then you're haunted for life, right? Hello?
Be gone.
Was that meant for me? You missed me, bitch.
Olgierd as I've never known him. A different man then.
Hello? Oh, you have the dinner table set all nice for me?
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Okay, I guess I won't sit down and eat. Man, I was awfully hungry. Guess we'll go up. Right, Geralt? Nothing creepy about this place, right? Alright. Alright.
Stop me.
That was quite rude.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Damn, girl, you got that off a cereal box?
Fire damage. Interesting.
Spooky. Do doors open by themselves often here? Alright, let's actually go ahead and take another Thunderbolt potion. And we don't have another succubus, so let's just go ahead and... There we go. Don't have any more phrases. We shouldn't need it though. Hello?
Giving me no choice.
Creepy. Alright, so it's good to note here that Yrden, for some reason, doesn't work on this Wraith. I don't know why. But also, one of the random paintings in this room are going to come alive. And when that happens, she's going to get a lot of HP back, as you guys can see. So you guys have to go attack it or use Igni on it, or I guess anything on it, really. Which one? That one again? You like that painting, huh? Oh man, I'm still targeting her. Yeah. Die already.
What the hell was that? Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Alright, let's check the body out.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all. How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Good dog. Alright. Before we go that way, let's actually go back up because I didn't grab that thing that was on the bedside table. Sorry, in your bed chambers again. Just gotta grab this. Lovely portrait, you know. So nice. If you grab the hairbrush, you can just use that as well. You don't need to. I think there's 3 items you can grab, but you only need to use 1 out of the 3, and it doesn't matter which 3. You just get slightly little change of dialogue with which each 3 that you use. So we got the painting, the sketchbook, and the hairbrush, and that's one of the 3 items that we can use to bury her with. These animals are pretty creepy, even if they are friendly and helping us. Find a good spot to bury her at, huh?
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Agreed.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
And here.
Iris von Everec adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
Alright, 1 spot left, huh?
I'll dig the grave somewhere else.
Perfect.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
Alright, now a couple of nice words for Iris von Everec.
Can't say much about Iris von Everec, but I do know I like her paintings. It's a shame her art couldn't bring her greater comfort. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
Alright, now we can, again, place one of the 3 items here. I think the more happier one is the painting, so I'm gonna go with the painting.
I don't know if you want to be buried with a painting of your husband, but you live together, so maybe you want to be with him in death as well. The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
right. This is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Alright, so there is a missable achievement here. This gazebo right here is the first nightmare that we have to solve, and the only missable one.
Spectres of Olgierd and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
So yeah, you can actually just walk off here and just go to the other ones. You don't want to do that. Go ahead and solve this thing. They're basically like 8 little mini puzzles. You gotta put everything in the right place here.
Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast. The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn. Perfect match.
Painter's palette right there. And in his hand we can put the book because he likes to read.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
Bees! Pygmy for the win. Excuse you, dog. Alright, so again, this is the only missable one. If you complete this one, you should be good. I think you have to solve all the rest of them. Stupid bees. I hate you, bees. I hate you, bees.
What is that? Another memory?
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
Alright, so now we are actually going to face a bunch of specters while we look for the rest of the nightmares that we have to solve here. That's the next one. Actually looks like there's some bees right here. Let me... And for some reason, these specters are actually not affected by Yrden. I'm gonna show you guys real quick for some reason. Are they just gonna run away from this now? You guys suck. Okay, well. They're not affected by Yrden. But Axie and everything else works pretty fine still. Is there another one right here? Oh, there is. Alright, now let's go solve the next one right here.
Another memory. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. A wedding veil?
Kitty!
Blurred.
You must search for a way to restore it. Complete it.
Alright, this one's pretty simple. There's 3 things to grab, I think, and everything, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But this one, all you gotta do is put the glass in her hand.
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Ah, damn it all.
Oh, hello. And we are immediately attacked. Forgot about you, didn't I? Pop Quinn. Just gotta worry about the big one back there, to be honest. Here he comes. That thing hits so hard. Damn, he hit me with a counterattack or what? Damn, you hit hard.
What now, you piece of filth?
This thing's gonna freaking kill me. Maybe we should pop Quinn instead. Okay, maybe we should not do that either. Alright, this thing's one shot and so am I. Holy crap. Oh, it actually almost killed me, I think.
Same figure.
Creepy. Alright, let's go inside. If you investigate out here more, you're just gonna get into more fights. More specters are gonna spawn up, so be careful if you guys do that. All these doors are locked, so there's only one way to go
Another
anyways.
dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little different than the painting.
Alright, and you can
A two-song
investigate
line.
everything, but really all you have to do is you have to make everything exactly how the painting is, meaning you have to light the two candles closest to them.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
That one too, and one last one, the fireplace.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd?
Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Not you again. The bedchamber.
Alrighty, now next we just simply have to grab this bloody towel and put it right next to Olgierd right here and it'll complete. We don't need to grab anything else.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory. She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Goblet, like the one in the painting. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
Alright, for this one, let's put the grapes on the left.
Fits, I think.
Goblet in the middle.
Maybe on this side.
And the last one, the apples on the right.
This goes here. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit. You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Master von Everec's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
The gates of mystery between worlds. The library of an occultist. Blood pacts, or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. Soba camisa e barasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Alright, now all we gotta do in this situation is jump into the painting behind us, and we'll get teleported into a random blizzard, which we'll have to run into the cellar to escape, or else we'll freeze to death and die.
Gotta find shelter. Get inside. Olgierd didn't let them in. They froze.
Oh crap, I totally missed the cellar too. I'm going the wrong way. For some reason I thought it was up top. That's alright.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Damn, you're ugly.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Alright, so this room's pretty simple. Kind of common sense. The big bowl goes to the dog. The tiny bowl goes to the cat. And the food tray right here goes to the caretaker, because he's got nothing in his hand. He's like, yo, where's my food tray go? It's supposed to be a routine here.
Perfect match.
Give him the food tray. Give the dog the big bowl.
I think this was
And the
yours.
cat is on the other side of the table here. We give that to the cat.
There we go. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you. care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
And if done all correctly, that should unlock the achievement. And then all we have to do is just grab the letter on this tabletop right here.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Alright, so this part is very tricky. There is a missable achievement here. You have to activate all 6 Olgierds before you even kill a single one of them. So, if I were you guys, I would just do it right off the beginning here. I have a little bit of a trick involving these guys. You guys know how I do it with my fire bombs. The fire bombs stagger these guys. Hold on, I cannot talk and do this at the same time. So once these guys are all together, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw my firebomb. It's going to stagger most of them while they're in the fire, and then I'm just going to do a bunch of spinnies, and that's going to take them out. But make sure that all 6 are activated at the same time so you get your achievement. And this is the easiest way that I know to do this. Doing it all... Another way is almost suicide, because these guys dash and kill the crap out of you pretty quickly here. I'm just waiting till I get... a little bit more confidence back here. There we go, they just dashed. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Hopefully I can finish them here. Nice, and on the first freaking try. No freaking way. I was really worried about that fight, actually. Boom, and there's the achievement. When it's many against one, provoke all Iris von Everec's nightmares into fighting at the same time.
You're not him.
Oh, I'm him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Alright, you guys. Well, there's not much more left of this DLC left, you guys. There's probably like 1 or maybe even 2 more episodes left to go. I think there's only like 1 or 2 more main quests. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. One actually really interesting thing to note is if you come back down here to Vlodomir's crypt, and you go to his little tombstone, you guys can see that Shani must have missed Vlodomir because she placed some flowers here on his grave.
Flowers on Vlodomir's grave?
Shani, could you do this?
Giverny. Wonder who brought them. Could Shani be missing Vlad?
I think so. They were kind of cute, you know?